Sometimes life lets you down and you feel that you are done. You just want a morning run because the fun is all gone. But sometimes life makes you proud when you look far and wide, when you leave the pain behind and see the brighter side. TNC gives you inspiration. TNC reignites your passion. TNC starts your transformation. TNC helps you see the new you.
The new channel. The new channel.
The views, opinions, and insights expressed in the following show are those of the hosts, producers, guests, and viewers. They do not necessarily reflect the position of the channel. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello and welcome to the new channel. We are here to help you see the new you. My name is Carmine Ortega, and this is U-Turn. Good Thursday morning, U-Turners. I hope you guys had a good night's rest. Ako, I did. Sarap nga, ang lamig ng panahon. I think we're starting to feel the much colder weather. So, ayan. The sun today is not out. Parang medyo makulimlim, pero okay pa rin. Wag lang sana bumuhos yung ulan. Taga Marikina pa naman ako, di ba? So yes, we're streaming live from Marikina, and I'd like to say hi to all Mariqueños and Mariqueñas, lalo na yung mga taga Saints ko, mga kabatch ko, at yung mga kabatch ng ating guest. So yes, my guest is she originally was from Marikina, but she has moved elsewhere. Pero marami kaming friends na taga dito. So yes, I will introduce her shortly. Pero for now, I would like to greet some people. Happy birthday, okay? Dr. Mildred Vitangcol, happy birthday to you. I look forward to our chat very soon. And happy birthday also to Bon Largo, Grace Alonzo, Perry Savidal, teacher Perry Savidal of Perry Savidal Ballet. Hi! And happy birthday also to a co-parent. Parent ito ng barkada ng anak ko, Rolex Marcelo. Happy birthday. Golden boy na ba? Ayan. So happy birthday sa inyong lahat. Okay. So, if you just tuned in, you are watching U-Turn on the new channel. We stream live Mondays and Thursdays at 10:30 in the morning. We are now on our second season. So maraming salamat po sa mga sumusubaybay at nanonood sa ating inspiring show. And that's really the point of the show. It's to inspire people, to hear stories of people who have turned their lives around for the better. Yung mga dating OFW, meron ng sariling negosyo ngayon, bossing na sila ngayon. Yung mga dati ibang-iba yung career nila. For example, film director, tapos naging yoga teacher na. And also those who overcame their illness. So we've had a couple of guests na nagkaroon ng cancer, tapos nabago nila yon because of certain things that they did and also because of their attitude towards their situation. So I hope lahat kayo may kapupulutan, and we're inspired to think differently and also to take action for the better. Okay, so speaking of inspiration, I would like to share today's quote. Okay, so today's quote is a long one, Pero we'll share what we can on screen. And it will also, the full length of the quote will be in the comment section of the show. Okay, so you can see it there. Pero right now, this is what I'll show you. The quote goes, the deeper that, sorry, ulit. The deeper that sorrow carves into your being, the more joy you can contain. Is not the cup that holds your wine the very cup that was burned in the potter's oven? Okay. So yan yung, as you can see on the screen, that's the quote by Khalil Gibran, author of The Prophet. He was Lebanese. He lived late 1800s to early 1900s. The Prophet. It's a very nice book. Pero may karugtong pa yan, and you'll see it in the comment section. And is not the lute that soothes your spirits the very wood that was hollowed with knives? Okay, lalim, ang deep. Okay, so what this, hang on, ayan. Nandito talaga ako pag umaga. Okay, so to me, this quote tells us that yung pain natin, yung paghihirap natin sa loob-loob natin, ano, if we're really sad, if we're sorrowful, if we're feeling so much pain, yung capacity niyan, pareho lang ng capacity for kasiyahan, for joy, and for laughter, for fulfillment, for happiness. Okay? So, I think we should look at that. Huwag tayong matrap na nakafocus lang tayo sa lungkot natin or sa depression natin, sa hirap natin. Isipin natin, kung let's say, diba, lagyan natin ng number, no? Let's say 100% yung capacity mo for sorrow and pain. 100% din yung capacity mo for joy and happiness and fulfillment. So yung binigay nga na example, di ba? Yung cup mo, it holds your wine. Di ba masaya yon? When you're having wine, you're celebrating, you're having a good time. Pero that cup was also in the oven. Di ba? Niluto yung cup doon para magamit mo with your wine. And the lute, which is a musical instrument, a string instrument, it's made of wood and some string. I'm not sure what the string is made of, but it's made of wood. Pero before it became the lute that gives music, ayan yung karugtong, the lute that you play to make music, which is nice, di ba? That's music, was also carved with knives. So, hindi, yung kasiyahan, usually in fulfillment talaga, hindi siya nangyayari by default. Usually may pinagdadaanan tayong marami bago tayo maging masaya or mahanap natin yung totoong fulfillment para sa atin. So, I'm curious what you think about the quote, or if you have a little story to share about your life related to that. Please leave them in the comment section, okay? And if you do that, and also if you share our live stream on your wall, okay, you have a chance of getting this gift that we're giving away. This is a pocket selfie stick, so napo-fold siya dito, and then it's telescopic also. So and then you can attach this para you can control the shutter. And I'm giving two para kayong nagbabiyahe, pag pwede na bumiyahe, may tigisa kayong selfie stick. And you can take better footages and photos. Ayan. Okay, so remember, share our live stream. Leave your interpretation of the comment in the comment section of the main live stream. Okay, wag sa watch party so we can see it and you have a chance to win our selfie stick. Twinning na selfie sticks. All right, so hindi ko na po patatagalin. I'm excited to present our guest for today. She was a schoolmate of mine from Saints Co. Like I said, originally from Marikina. And she is now a transformational life coach. She's also vice president of Alopecia Philippines. And may surprise po kami tungkol sa kanya later in the show. Okay? So marami pa siyang ikukwento sa atin. So let us welcome, ladies and gentlemen, Coach Ellen Perez.
Thank you so much. Hi, Carmine. Good to see you.
Hi.
Kalaka Power. Ayan. Magandang umaga, mga taga-subaybay ng TNC and your dear show. Congratulations.
Thank you, thank you. Okay, so yes, si Miss Ellen Perez, Coach Ellen Perez ang ating guest for today, and she will share with us some of her life experiences na nakapulutan nating lahat, and also she will share a surprise for all of us later in the show.
Yay! Thank you. Thank you. I'm so
Ayan, so,
happy to see you. Thank you
and
for
thank
everyone watching us. Hello, magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat.
right, and thank you for agreeing to guest in our show. So, kamusta naman ang iyong lockdown, 6 months in na tayo, 'di ba? Kamusta
Yeah.
naman ang buhay mo at ng mga anak mo ngayon?
So far, so good with God's grace. It's not perfect, of course. There's nothing is perfect in this world, and no one is perfect. But it is manageable and it's gifted because, of course, everything I do in every day, as I always say, to honor and glorify God. And yeah, in this lockdown moment, it's medyo ano no, pero really it's a blessing for me because I have discovered so many things about myself. The gift of writing, ito nga the what I call the acronyms of my life, shining for God, to be a light to others. I'm able to connect more with my children, connect with with God, and of course to my alopecia family. Ayan. And of course to to my family. Yeah. Ano siya, very meaningful, Carmen, kasi yon nagkaroon ka ng chance to really um, think deep and also internalize on how you can further improve yourself and how can you make um, your scars to stars and how can you from struggles to move into strength, diba? So
Mhm.
it's really a blessing. And I'm with this season of crisis and challenges, Carmine, I looked at it as the season to be, from crisis to Christ. And at the same
Oo.
time, this pandemic made me also a person that really of with a attitude of gratitude. Yeah.
Ayan. Sige, nabanggit mo yung scars to stars. We will talk about that in a little bit. Ang gusto
Yes,
kong
sure.
malaman ngayon, how you ended up, what led you to being a transformational coach?
Yan, ang ganda niyan, Carmine. And I'm really very honored to share with everyone, to our viewers. Marami na atang mga bumabate. Hello, Alopecia Philippines. Abby Asisto, the president, is watching us. Hello, Azam Zaim from Malaysia is also watching. A friend of mine, a mentor, colleague from Dubai. So basically, so many things happened to me. Alam mo, Carmine, yung God is so great and good because He prepared me so well for this pandemic. 2018, I had my own share of pandemic. Kumbaga, my personal pandemic or crisis. Um, I was offered to have an early retirement. I had a wrong
Mhm.
relationship that, it wasn't good and, it's draining me. I had, I'm a solo parent. And of course, as a solo parent, there's a dysfunctional family. And so I have some challenges and difficulties in to my children. Siyempre, all of those things and ang autoimmune natin mahina because I have alopecia as well. I got sick also of pneumonia, Klebsiella pneumonia. And all of those things really came into 6 months time in my life. And that's really the struggle na sinasabi ko kanina na from struggle to strength. Ayan, para sa mga viewers
Right.
natin. And it's not easy, Carmine. It would really take your heart and your vulnerability to accept. Acceptance is the first thing that you need to do. When I've realized
Accept.
that all of these things are happening to me and there's no one that I can turn to, and all those fears can be turned into faithfulness, and that is when I really knelt down and asked for God's help. And yon, and talagang he is really the one who rescued me. Of course, my family is very supportive. Ayan. And so, yeah, with all of those things happening in 6 months, loss of job, concerns and challenges with children, due to, or with my daughter, due to wrong sets of friends, yun, alam mo, yung nai-influensya na hindi magaganda, and then dysfunctional family, and then wrong relationship, failed relationship, it caused me to have to be anxious, to have a little of depression, and yeah, I got sick as well, and then I was diagnosed with anxiety and depression after I also got hospitalized for for I think 3 weeks. And then I looked at it as well as I am grateful because I'm still employed then. So I was able to have some support and help in terms of medical medical needs. With that,
Mm-mm.
after I got redundated from my employer and all those things are happening, I really, yun, I bump into Life Coach Philippines, and yeah, I'm grateful and thankful. So nung medyo na ano ako, Carmine, yung parang nag-aagam-agam, nag-iisip ako anong gagawin ko. I go to Decaf Coffee Republic. It's the coffee shop, or it's a life coaches hub. Master Coach Adette Puerto, if you're watching, hello. Thank you so much for everything. And to Sunshine Friends, may nanonood ng mga Sunshine Friends ko, hello. Ayan. So, that went on already. So, I invested on myself to becoming a life coach. I assessed myself. I accepted who I am. From bald to beautiful, medyo may konti mang nalalaga sa buhok ko at meron akong konting panot sa aking crowning glory. Unti-unti na-accept ko yan. Na-accept ko yung what are my strengths and yung mga flaws and yung mga hindi ko kayang gawin. I tried my best to have a U-turn, di ba? You turn
O,
it
diba?
into something na na maganda, 'di ba? Kasi ang nangyayari kasi, Carmine, from in my life coaching now, the most people that I've been handling, they're telling me is that sana nagawa ko to noon. Sana ganito yung ginawa ko. Of course, you'll be in that position, but only yung for short time lang dapat. And I was once like that also. And eventually, when I invested in myself to becoming a life coach, I realized that it's not about yung sana nagawa ko to. Let's face it the now, and let's see what we can do in the future. What can I do with all of these struggles? I'm converting it to strength. How can I help others as I have helped myself? Yun.
Right. Right. Oo nga. Alam mo, nangyari rin yan sa akin, yung, alam mo yun, yung parang kang namulatan. Kasi parang, dapat, ito pala dapat ang ginagawa ko, tsaka sana matagal ko na siyang
Yeah.
ginagawa. Pero, it's better late than never. Kasi we see some people who just pass through life, pero hindi nila na-optimize yung buhay nila, or hindi nila nahanap or na-fulfill yung dreams nila. So, I agree na it's better late than never. Mabuti nga na namulatan tayo ngayon, di
Yes.
ba?
And I have some also mga personal issues. Like, I'm scared really to come out of my adrenogenic alopecia. I wanted to become a host and do such things, and people start comparing me to my siblings, and those things are your personal issues na parang, ay, ba't ba ganon? Mas naaalala pa nila yung mga kapatid ko kaysa sa akin, yung mga ganon. Or, if people are sometimes, meron kasing yung mga parang, yun nga, kasi you haven't really discovered your gift and your beauty. And I'm grateful also that when I became a life coach, I already also, make a U-turn and became closer to God and surrender myself to Him as my Savior and Director of my life. And
Right.
everything went on. It's not smooth. It's a journey of ups and downs. But what's important is you hold on to Him. You keep your focus on your eyes on Him, and everything else will really be guided according to His will and not my will. Ayan.
Right. Okay. May tanong ako sa iyo, pero bago natin sagutin yung tanong na yon, mag-hi muna tayo sa oo, tama ka. Maraming bumabati sa atin ngayon. So,
Yes,
James
hi. I think
Maria,
just comment. Abby's president of Alopecia Philippines. Hello, Alopecia family, and also Sunshine Friends. I think they are watching.
right.
Hello.
And James Stinchcombe is watching from Orlando, Florida. Good evening sa iyo. It's what
Hi.
you're on Eastern time, so that's 11.
Yes,
Chino
Sunshine Friends.
Ahoro is a co-host here sa the new channel. Co-host siya sa After Shift. Hi Chino, good morning to you and Claire. Carol De La Cruz is watching and supporting our lovely, amazing friend, Au Perez.
Hi,
So
hi,
Coach Ellen,
Carol. Yeah.
Earlier in, when she was much younger, she went by Au kasi. Kaya some people call her
Yeah.
out. And,
Yeah, that's my
people call
nickname
her
naman.
out.
It's okay. Branding yung Ellen. Alam mo
Right. O,
naman,
diba?
kailangan may branding, di ba?
Oo, kailangan yon. Ako nga, Carmine. Dara Delgado is also watching from Davao del Sur. Wow, nationwide and global international.
Yes, yes,
Ito,
yes.
common
Thank
friend
you.
namin, Annalisa Linsangan Carino. Good morning and good morning to people in
Hi.
Pampanga.
Hi, great morning, Scholasticans. Abby has a message here. Nakikita ko na ang ganda naman ng sinabi mo. Thank you so much, Abby. Love you. You are such an inspiration to many people, not just members of Alopecia Philippines. Keep empowering. Yeah.
Right.
Abby's one of my, one is like a sister to me also. Kasi, yeah, I saw her in one of the event of DuPont and I came up to her. Sabi ko, matagal na kitang hinahanap kasi wala rin akong book dito. Sabi ko ganun. And she's like really very approachable and so that started our journey together in
Hi,
alopecia.
Miss Abby Asistio. I'd like to meet you too.
Ayan, very nice, good singer
Rocco
songwriter.
Yoka is saying good morning also. Haim Ajam, salamat pagi. Uy, bahasa. Hi.
Yeah, from Malaysia, he's my mentor. Thank you so much, Azam. I love you always and I miss you.
Hi.
Hi, Viola,
Um,
alopecia
shout
Philippines family.
We also have shout outs from Sheila Portillo, Catherine Kahanding, um,
Thank you.
Viola Kawaling. She's
Yeah,
watching
Ate Viola,
also.
hello. Hi to Nanay. She's an alopecia friend as well, taking care of my great grandmother. Hello. And also
Right.
fellow coaches. Sheila, hi.
Ayan. So, you mentioned, Ellen,
Yes, please.
earlier you mentioned scars and then you mentioned
Yes.
stars. Can you tell us a little bit about that? And I think we have a graphic to go with that. Eh?
Yes. Actually, this is my journey of from. I was able to write this during this quarantine. As I've mentioned earlier, nung lockdown nga, Life Coach Philippines Master Coach Adet for the challenges to, do some writing. And alam mo yan, scholastican, kamusta naman ang aking writing skills or English? Medyo talagang na tayo dyan bihasa. Ayun, di ba? But, yeah, because really I surrendered to God. I prayed, Lord, how do you want me to use this gift so that I can empower and inspire people? It's more on really on love, on action. And so, yeah, I was able to do this from scars to stars. And I have other series. I'd like to also mention and thank Isa Perez Nevalta, my pamangkin. She's the one supporting me in terms of graphics and designs. Ayan. Thank you.
Mm-mm.
And also, so basically, yeah, this is my journey of helping also people undergoing anxiety and depression, and also those with alopecia. So yeah, I'm a member and an advocate of alopecia. It's a hair loss in any parts of your body, and yun yung, dun ko nag-start yung scars to stars. So normally, if you're in pain, kahit na may sakit ka, condition ka, or you're going into something of an anxiousness, agam-agam, there's scars, di ba? So what I did is come up with the acronym of the word scars and an acronym of stars because I encourage people to be their own star. Hindi naman ibig sabihin yun,
Mm-mm.
kailangan sumikat ka or whatever na. Ibig sabihin yun, star ka. You're a star to your children, to your community, you're a star to your own self. Yun yung importante doon, Carmine. You're a star to your own self. You really embrace your uniqueness and you appreciate who you are. Diba?
Oo.
So,
So,
yung scars, sige, go ahead.
yung magkaka-counterpart ba yon? Yung S dito sa scar, you turn that into the S in star. Tama ba yon?
Yes, that's
Sige
right. Kasi
nga.
parang
Sige nga, tell us about that. I'd like to
yeah,
learn this.
parang kasi ang gusto kong iparating nito sa mga tao is you're in the space of scars, yung SCARS nun, you have to move into the space of stars. Ayan. That's why from scars to stars. And if you are in pain, if you're going through so many things in life, yung scars, of course, you have a sad emotions and that's valid. It's okay.
Mm-mm.
Again, lagi ko naman sinasabi yan, it's okay not to be okay only for a certain period of time. It's okay not to be okay. But it's not okay not to do anything for you to be okay. So, kailangan legit and valid that you have a sad emotions. Claim it. It's okay. But for a certain period of time, dapat you are moving already, going out from that sad emotion to stars of S, which is secured emotions. Ayan. And yung secured emotions na yan, you will be able to have it once you've really check and balance on yourself. What are my strengths? What are the things that I can do? How can I empower myself so that I can also do the same for others? Ayan. And then, of
Ayun.
course, when you have all of those pain and you're into things that you are uncertain in life, you have confused mind. Siyempre, di ba, kung ano-ano yung pumapasok sa isip mo, bakit ako bang ganitong may kondisyon na may mga patches sa scalp, uneven yung hair ko, or totally bald ako, ganyan, or bakit ako yung ganitong may condition, or bakit ganito yung nangyari sa akin. After 7 years, 10 years, niloko ko ng karelasyon ko, bakit ako yung ganito? So you have a confused mind kasi may sugat ka. Now, from that sugat of confused mind, we will bring you to thoughtful mind. Diba? Yung mind setting mo, you'll have a thoughtful mind now if you have already established niya to forgive the person or to accept the situation, the person who hurt you, to forgive also, or to forgive, to accept also the situation that happened to you. Alam mo, Carmine, in life coaching, I was able to really found out that, in forgiving, you forgive so you can give love, and you forget so you can get peace of mind. And
Sabi nga nila,
kung nahihirapan
sorry.
ka gawin yan para sa iba, gawin mo para sa sarili mo. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Sorry.
that's what I was going to say. Yung forgiveness is really for ourselves. It's not so much for the other person.
It's
I
a
mean, yes, it's for the other person, pero we just don't realize how big portion it is really for us.
Yeah, and it's a gift, Carmine. It's a gift that's being offered to you. And don't you want to accept a gift that you'll be able to have peace of mind? Kasi baka mamaya ikaw, inaatake ka na nga sa puso, sumasakit na yung ulo mo kung ano na nangyari sa'yo dahil, di ba, nag-iisip ka pa rin ng hindi maganda or nag-iisip ka ng pag-revenge. Whereas the person who hurt you is already, wow, having the time of her life, of his life, nag-i-enjoy na siya. So, yun, that's where the C comes from, the confused mind, into channeling it into a thoughtful mind. Ayan.
Oo. Sige.
Kompleto na ba?
Oo, kasi we will go on break soon.
All right. So when you're in pain and you have that scars, of course, ano bang expected mo? You have anger, di ba? Yung feelings mo is anger. And once you have resolved again the acceptance and the forgiveness, yung A na yan sa scars mo, you will have A of the stars of authentic feeling. And sino bang may ayaw ng totoo ng pakiramdam, di ba, Carmine? I mean, every one of us would like to live in a place or in a situation that we are truthful and authentic.
That's freedom eh. That's freedom,
Yes.
diba? When you're authentic, that's freedom.
That's true. That's freedom. And eventually, of course, yeah, again, when you're in the position of pain and you're still hurt, you have this feeling of rejection. Ayan, di ba?
Mm-mm.
And yun nga, madalas nasasabi ko nga, you have that feeling of rejection if you're not able to accept yourself. Forgive yourself so you can give love, accept yourself, and whatever flaws that may be, you have the opportunity as long as you're living to, improve in it and make yourself the best version of who you are. And of course, from rejection, as a person, you will now be a refined person, 'di ba? So, kumbaga, refined ka na kasi kalma ka na. You have embraced everything about you. 'Di ba? Madalas sinasabi, naghahanap tayo ng yakap sa ibang tao, sa mga kaibigan, kakilala. Pero I encourage our viewers, yakapin niyo muna yung sarili niyo bago kayo yung maghanap ng yakap sa iba. Yan, that's the refine. That will be the turnout of, being rejected, you will now be a refined person. And of course, lastly, from scars to stars, if you have a sensitive heart, if you are in pain, you have that definitely. But of course, if you have overcome it, and we encourage people undergoing any anxiousness, or if you have any certain condition that you're still struggling on how to accept it, know that at the end, if you're able to embrace it, accept it, that scars, that sensitive heart, you'll turn it into stars by having a stable heart. Ayan, yun sa S. Last letter. So that's from scars to stars. And when you have a stable heart, diba, ang ganda ng pakiramdam. You're breathing normally, naturally, the aura, the presence, and at the same time, yung accepting ka, hindi ka, alam mo yun, kasi stable ka eh, di ba?
Right,
And
right.
doesn't,
You're feeling
doesn't,
great. You're looking great.
yes. And again, it's important, as you've mentioned, that really thought reframe. Ayan, from my co-coach Glenda. Thank you for that guidance. She's a registered nurse. Yung thought reframe and also yung mind setting na really, instead of looking into the struggle, looked into it as a strength. Instead of, thinking that you're bald, know that you're bald and beautiful. Instead of focusing on the pain, focus on the passion. Instead of, looking into something that of a
Right,
bad experiences, looked into it as something of how can you make it a lesson for you to learn. So,
right.
so if you
Yon.
think good, di ba? You will feel good, you will say good, and you will do good. Thank
Oo.
you. That's from
Correct.
Scar.
Thank you. Oo. Ang ganda, no? From scars to stars. Yan ang parang trademark ni Coach Ellen Perez, no?
I have also, yeah, aside from that, marami tayong yun. Nakagawa ko
Yeah.
ng ibang different acronyms.
But
And
that's a good sampler. I love it, from scars to stars. So
thank you.
let us show yung what's this, how you can get in touch with Coach Ellen Perez. So so she's a
Yeah.
virtual life coach, and you can get in touch with her through Coach Ellen Perez at yahoo.com. She's also on Facebook. Just look for her page. See
Ellen
it?
Perez, life
Ellen,
coach.
yeah,
And of course, just to mention, I'd
yeah.
like to thank my sister Nina for helping me out with this infographic poster. Hello, Nina. If you're watching, Teacher
Hi,
Nina.
Nia.
And also to my pamangkin, Aiza. My
Ayan.
marketing, mga graphics design team. Nakso, ganon, di ba?
Kailangan
Everyone
sila.
who's
Kailangan
watching,
natin sila.
if those who are watching us, if you feel and you think and you believe that there's anything that I can help as a life coach, um, to empower you, to move you in the space of from scars to stars, and you want a personal one-on-one life coaching, you can get in touch with me at Coach Ellen Perez at yahoo.com. And
Ayan.
I'm so blessed and grateful dahil marami tayong OFWs na natutulungan. I have many clients na OFW na. That's why I came up with this, that distance and distress should not keep you from seeking and getting help. Yan. Virtual coaching,
Very
because we're
nice.
normal. Virtual coaching is possible. Yan.
Okay.
Thank
All
you so
right.
much.
Thank you. Ngayon, so thank you for sharing Scars to Stars with us, and telling our audience how to get in touch with you. Um, we would like to go on break, and when we come back, we will talk about alopecia.
All right. Thank you.
Okay. See you. We'll be back. Welcome back to U-Turn on the new channel. Before we bring our guest back in, I would like to give some announcements. Okay, so we invite you to watch our other inspirational shows here on the new channel. And let's start with The Big Picture. It shares inspiring stories of notable personalities Mondays through Fridays at 7 p.m. HR Hotline introduces us to the wonderful world of human resources management Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays at 1 p.m. Have an insightful Saturday afternoon because the family business is everyone's business at 4 p.m. Usapang Beauty is about beauty beyond what the eyes can see Thursdays and Saturdays at 5:30 p.m. The home buyer is where we can hear remarkable stories about building and owning a property Mondays and Thursdays at 4 p.m. So mamaya po meron po yan. Laugh and learn through the puppet stories Mondays at 5:30 p.m. Magbenta, bumili at tumulong dahil bukas na ang TNC Marketplace, an online night bazaar, Thursdays and Fridays at 10 p.m. Mamaya rin, meron. Ito pa, mamaya rin. Punong-puno ang ating Thursdays. Thursdays is a good day. YOLO is for all of us to appreciate and understand that the law can be fun and cool. Maraming matututunan dito. Thursdays at 8:30. Two leaders in one platform, TNC The Talk, Mondays at 12 noon. After Shift is a chillaxin show about choices and life after work, Wednesdays and Fridays at 8:30 p.m. Discover and learn strategies on self-leadership to win in life through Win Within, Saturdays at 8:30 p.m. Dream, achieve, nurture, and inspire. Tag your kids along and watch Danny Art Show Fridays at 5:30 p.m. The world has faced an unprecedented pandemic. It's time to hear more positive stories straight from those who recovered from the disease. COVID stories, Saturdays at 10:30 a.m. Global issues, common interests, learn together across borders in foreign affairs, Tuesdays at 10:30 a.m. Watch and learn about money and more. It streams live from the Philippines and in the US. So Manila time 8:30 p.m. Tuesdays and 5:30 a.m. Pacific time in California. Because health is wealth, Healthline on Wednesdays and Fridays at 4 p.m. Catch also our TNC original shows. One Day is one of them. It's an inspiring 30-minute storytelling. It alternates with TNC Town Hall, which is co-hosted by TNC founders Lloyd and Apple. This is where we talk to you, our valued audience, about our shows on TNC. There will be more coming up which will truly inspire you. Maya-maya lang, may i-announce na kami. Okay, so remember to follow us on Facebook and on YouTube. Yes, we now stream on YouTube as well. Okay. Ooh, that's a growing list. Okay, so let us say hello to a few more people. Viola Kawaling is watching, sabi niya. Thank you for the inspirational talk to our guest. No? And Susan De Jesus Ongoko is watching from Houston, Texas. Hi, howdy. Howdy. I've been there sa Arlington. We're in, yan, nasa Houston pala. Yeah. So thank you for watching us. All right, ibalik natin ang ating guest, Coach Ellen Perez.
Thank
And this
you.
time, Coach Ellen, we will play a short game. And it's
Oh, wow.
called Quick Turn.
All right.
Okay?
Nice. Eh, pag game, hindi ako nakaready. Ako, teka, mat
Oo.
ba yan?
May pa-play muna kami. Ayan. Ayun. Okay. Nagkaroon ng glitch. It's okay, it's okay. So the game is called Quick Turn, and here I mention random things and you tell me or the viewers how you feel about these random things. So mga food, mga certain items or places and activity. Okay. All right. So if you like them, say right turn. If you don't like them, say left turn. If you
Kasama ko.
love them, say U-turn. Okay? Already? Alam mo na yung sasabihin, right turn, left turn,
Kasama
U-turn?
ko, right turn if I like it, di ba? Left turn if I
Yes.
don't like it. All right.
Correct.
Kasama ko dyan sa team, ha? All right. Go.
Okay. Pineapple in your pizza, on your pizza.
Right turn.
Ako left ko yan eh.
Ah,
Mustard on your burger.
right turn.
Ako yan, U-turn ako dyan.
Hmm.
How about nuts sa ice cream? Nuts.
U-turn. Ay, left turn. Left turn, di ba? Pag
Left
ayaw.
turn. Ayaw mo.
Not
Oo.
Naku, baka may mga teachers nating nanonood sabihin, naman si Aurora, not following
No,
instructions.
it's okay.
Left
Flavored.
turn.
Okay. Flavored beer.
Right turn.
Okay.
Tagal ko
Korean
nag-isip,
telenovela.
nakakatikim.
Korean telenovela.
You know what? I had to be honest with you. Not even once I have seen.
Okay.
So it's
Okay.
left turn.
Okay. Sige lang. Okay lang. OPM. Original Filipino Music.
Right turn.
Okay. Bowling.
Oh, right turn. That's my sport.
Talaga, magaling ka. Badminton.
So, um, right na rin.
Okay.
Nag-aral. Pinag-aral eh, no?
Quiapo.
Kaya po, left turn.
Okay. All right. Yay! Tapos na yung game. Yun lang siya. We really wanted to just
Na,
get to know you better. Wala namang tama o maling sagot. Ang importante
yeah,
yung
because,
totoo
yeah,
yung sagot.
yeah. The good thing about this is it's a very nice you can use that in coaching and also in understanding yourself. It's a good game because it helps you
Okay.
really, 'di ba? Maano mo
Nice.
kung sino ka talaga. Thank you for that.
Oo.
Wonderful.
Okay. So now let's talk about Alopecia Philippines. You're directly involved with them. You're even the vice president, 'di ba? Um,
Yes.
how did you end up being here?
Thank you, Carmine. So basically, my journey with alopecia is actually when I was young or baby, I was born bald. Okay, tas manipis ang buhok ko. Pero hindi ko naman siya masyadong in-issue nung nag-aaral ako. In fact, lumaba naman yung buhok ko. Kasi yung dad ko rin, my father, is very supportive kahit na mga anong herbal medications dyan, mga aloe vera and all those natural remedies, supportive siya, tsaka nagbibigay ng mga gamot and all. Eventually, lumala siya ng tumanda na ako, talagang this part, ngayon medyo maganda ang ating thank you sa mga malunggay. So, yan, mga malunggay So anyways, yan, until, yun nga, I gave birth, numipis na ng numipis, and then when I'm working, I went to a hair derma, and that was I think 2015, and really figured out and find out ano ba to, bakit yung part na nandito wala akong buhok. So, teka lang, para baka masira.
Right.
So, ayan. So, yun, I was diagnosed with a condition of androgenic alopecia. Alopecia is a hair loss in any parts of
So
the body.
alopecia, so for the benefit of our viewers, alopecia is hair loss.
Yes, in any parts of the body, and it's also an autoimmune disease. So it could be any parts of your body that has hairs. For some, it's areata, yun yung brown patches or bald. For some, it is totalis, it's complete baldness. Yung iba naman, universalis, so everything in your body that has hair, nawawalan ka ng hair. Yung sa akin, it's very rare for a female because it's a male pattern baldness. Yung parang sinasabi nga minsan sa lalaki, normal lang yan, okay lang yan. Yung panot siya or yung parang dito yung wala. Kaya lang sa babae, that's our crowning glory. So, when I was in Saints ko, at Dillard College ako, may hair ako dito, pero dito, wala. So, parang humahaba, pero dito wala. So, hindi ko alam kung paano siya i-cover. So, lagi ako nag-hairband, headband, naglalagay ng scarf, and all. Until na I worked into events as a events host, medyo naaano na ako na-insecure. Tsaka parang, minsan, yung mga client mo ikakasal, pwede bang maglagay ka ng something para hindi makita rito na parang wala kang buhok or what? So I started using wig and all of those things. And one time, in one corporate events, I saw Abby, Miss Abby Asistio, and I came to her and said, nahanap kita eh. Kasi sabi, wala ka buhok. Ganyan, parang ganun lang, candid lang. And then that started it all. By then, she already come up with Alopecia Philippines. It's a NGO, and we have a Facebook page, Alopecia Philippines. She started with about maybe 15-30. Her coming out is really very empowering because it's important that Carmine, na may kasama ka in this journey na kasi dati
Yes.
niya siya
Support
lang.
group.
O siya lang, nagtataka siya, worried siya, or parang feeling niya, ano siya, nag-iisa dahil, bakit ganun? Ako walang buhok, yung iba naman meron. And I've experienced that as well. Since eto yung wala ako, nagwiwig ako minsan nandito, and pag nagko-commute ka or naglalakad ka, dahil walang kinakapitan yung wig, natatanggal. Yung mga
Oo.
ganon. So,
Oo.
so, nung umabot ako sa point na yon, talagang scarf na lang ako and turban kasi natatanggal din yung wig kasi wala siyang kinakapitan or yung total talagang nilalagay dito.
Oo.
So, yeah.
Yung Alopecia Philippines, anong activities meron yan ngayon?
When Abby started it, 8 years ago, when she came out in the open, and eventually from 30 to 50 to 100, now the page has 3,000 members. And September is Alopecia Awareness Month. Ayan.
Ayun, sakto.
So,
So it's
yes,
alopecia.
September
Ayan,
Awareness
ladies and
Month.
gentlemen, it's September is Alopecia
Alopecia
Awareness Month.
Awareness Month. And yearly, we have different kinds of events that we're doing to empower and encourage those with alopecia and the family as well. We have a get together face to face siya. And prior to that, every 3 months, we have small or, meetups, at least in any place or in any restaurant or any event place that we can, empower and encourage everybody or those members na pwedeng makapunta. And nakakatuwa, ngayon kasi dahil alam na ng tao siya. So,
Mm.
even Filipinos outside the Philippines and yung mga nasa Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao are reaching out to us. So, yeah, this month is is Alopecia Awareness Month, and for the very first time, we have a virtual online event to the new normal, di ba? And
Right.
our event is on September 26th. Allow me to share this information to everyone. That's 3 to 8 p.m. and it will be live at the When in Manila Facebook page. Ayan. And if I could mention, Carmine, some friends who have helped us, Novo
Yes,
Hair,
yes.
it's the nature's way to answer hair loss. Dayao, yeah, that's Dayao Studio. JCI Manilena, of course, Serendipity, Educada, Linnell, House of Fashion, Miss Jennifer Sevilla. Thank you for your support from then and now, di ba? And also we have friends from Flip Music and Serendipity and Innocent Minds. They've supported us with hair accessories. Ayan. So the event is in
Ayun.
Facebook page of When in Manila. Our theme for this year is victorious. So, yeah, we
Ayan, that's
encourage
nice.
everyone to be victorious. Rising above alopecia and the pandemic together.
Oo.
Alam
I'm
mo,
sure marami kayong natutulungan lalo na yung just to think differently,
yeah,
para ma-overcome nila yung insecurity nila and yung lungkot nila sa sitwasyon nila, no. So and that's huge because once a person steps out of that space, they can make things happen for themselves.
exactly. And
They're
that's
more
the reason why
empowered.
also, you know what, sabi ko nga, God, thank you so much for, allowing me to become a life coach and you gave this to me kasi with that, I myself, I'm able to help my brothers and sisters in alopecia. Honestly, yung condition ko, hindi siya grabe, hindi siya malala.
Mm.
Hereditary, and eto nga lang yung nawawala, medyo bald sa akin. At minsan nga, ayan, tignan mo kagaya ngayon, okay, basta naayos ko siya, and nagkaroon ako ng styling na gamay ko na, hindi mo siya mapapansin, and you wear turban or wigs. ang talagang kinutulungan namin at ini-empower namin at yung talagang ina-uplift namin, the young ones, the children. We have children with alopecia na nabubuli, ayaw nang pumasok because yun, natatanggal ang wig, nakakaranas ng tinatanggal ang wig, those kind of things. We have,
That's mean.
oo, di ba? There are women who are very highly educated, engineer, matatanggal sa work dahil not pleasing personality kasi kalbo. Do you get what I'm saying?
Oo.
So those are some of the experience of my brothers and sisters in alopecia, and
Right.
really, I'm thankful to God that I was able to, do this life coaching because I help them realize to themselves that it's a gift. Let's convert or let's make this baldness into something that's beautiful. It's a gift that it's a blessing, di ba? And
Yes.
very rare man siya na ikaw yung nagkaroon yan. Look at it as something that it can empower yourself, your family, and it may be God telling you also that, embrace yourself so that you can also help other people see their beauty. See the
Very, very important. Mas magandang tayo ang tumutulong, sumusuporta, kaysa tayo yung tinutulungan o sinusuporta.
Yes,
Right.
indeed. So
Okay.
that's it.
Sige.
Yeah.
So,
Thank you so
we
much for
invite
the opportunity.
we invite our viewers to like
Yeah, it's
and
open. The page
yeah,
of Alopecia Philippines, that's Alopecia Philippines Facebook page. Yun sa mga nanonood na you know that you have that condition, just sign up with us. We have officers already, and we have people who will help you. You can message that can answer to your questions or your inquiries, and if you're feeling anything or whatnot, we have supportive officers and members who will really empower and accept you. And
right.
yeah, the event is also open to everybody, those who are asking, even if you don't have alopecia, if you're a family member, just go to the Facebook page of When in Manila on September 26th, 3 p.m., and everybody can watch it. It's event, virtual or online event, and we have guest performers, friends of Abby Assistra in the industry help us with this. So yeah, Andy Eigelman, Roxanne Barcelo, Miss Kelly Day, she's Miss Eco Philippines, and she has also alopecia. Ayan, Sel, Joan City, Glyza De Castro, Quest, and some of the members also will be there to inspire and encourage and talk about their beautiful journey. And we will be also launching the first song of Alopecia Philippines, sang by Tripsy Mike and Abby Assistro. So meron ng
Oo.
parang theme song yung Alopecia Philippines. All
Oo.
right. Thank
Sige.
you.
All right. Thank you. So, we'll go on break, on our last break, and then when we come back, Coach Ellen will announce a surprise for everyone.
Thank you. I'm excited. Thank you.
Welcome back to U-Turn on the new channel. And I'd like to say hi to my friend Mark Louis Estacio. Sabi niya, he had alopecia also and it took 1.5 years bago bumalik ang kanyang hair. Ngayon, long hair yan, yung friend kong yan. As you can see in the picture, long hair siya. Barkada yan ni Chino Ahoro. Okay, ayan. Shout out to Florence Hoven. Hello. Ayan, AP Victorious, hashtag AP Victorious Alopecia Philippines. Yung in-interview ka para sa trabaho pero sa buhok mo nakatingin. Oh my God, did that happen to you? I'm sorry to hear that. Pero ang glamorosa naman ng picture mo, Florence. So, congratulations. Okay, balik natin si Au. I will show some photos, parang show and tell ito.
Wow, game ulit. Balikan ko
Kind
lang
of.
balikan ko lang. Thank you, Florence. She's a member of Alopecia. That happened to me, Carmine. That happened to me. Nung medyo
Okay.
talagang parang ini-interview ako pero bothered yung nag-i-interview sa akin, nakatingin sa buko talaga. Yeah, that really happens. And so,
Lungkot
tapos yun,
naman.
eventually, tinanggal ko yung scarf ko. May concern po ba kayo sa hair ko?
Oo. So, teka, shout out to Sir Jesse, Rebustillo, host of HR Hotline. Sir, baka naman pwede niyong i-feature yung ganitong topic, no, about HR during recruitment interviews, the first or the final interview. Baka naman pwedeng matuto naman ng a little more etiquette ang ating HR
Yes,
people.
I've experienced that in a BPO. Yeah,
Right,
medyo
right.
parang
Sasuggest ko yan kay Sir Jesse. Okay,
yung kasi
sige.
minsan hindi mo naman din kasi magugulat ka rin eh. Kasi parang kakaiba. Di ba? Parang,
Mm.
parang kung mapapaano ka talaga, mapapatingin ka din, di ba?
I think
So,
I think it's better. It's better to address it, 'di ba? Parang I'm sorry I can't help but notice your hair, 'di ba? I think that's more polite on
correct,
the
correct.
interviewer's part than to just keep staring at
Yes,
the
that's a
hair.
good point. Yes, exactly. That's it. That's why ako na anong nangyari sa akin. Meron po ba tayong concern sa hair ko? Tanggalin ko na lang po yung scarf ko kung hindi ko pwedeng parang inisip ko kasi baka
Oo.
hindi pwedeng may cover up or something.
Right,
Yeah, that's a
right.
good
Sige.
approach.
I will definitely suggest that. Okay, so let's have a look at our photos. Gusto ko lang malaman kung sino yung mga kasama mo dito sa picture na to. Let's just go through
Oh,
them quickly. Sino sila? Yun ang question of the day natin yun. Sino sila?
nice. Wow, nag-research ka. Hi, Paolo.
And
If you're watching.
we'll go through this quickly lang.
Yeah,
So
Paolo
this
Video.
is
My
Paolo
Paolo Video, my
Bidiones.
mentor in coaching,
Hi,
in hosting. Hi, Paolo.
hi
Yeah.
Paolo. I,
This,
I
I
think
want
I think I will get in touch with him also very soon.
yeah, I'll recommend you. He's great. He's grabe, galing. Everything.
Sige.
Madetalye, talagang galing. Thank you so much, Paolo, for, the mentoring. And until this time in pandemic, he's there to support and help us.
All right. Next photo. Thanks, Paolo. Talk to you
Cute naman.
soon.
Ah, yan. Kelly Day. That's last year Alopecia event. Kelly is Miss Echo Philippines and she has also alopecia. Yan. That's
So
also her
kahit
advocacy.
beauty queen, kahit beauty
Yes.
titleist, no?
Yeah. She has
Nagkakaroon
her
din, no, ng
long hair
beauty.
pero she has patches pag inangat niya yung hair. At the back, she has patches. She's
I
she've
see.
already announced it naman and that's also her
Ah,
advocacy.
okay. Hi, Kelly. And then,
Oh, that's me.
ito, alam naman natin kung sino to. Pero, my question here is, anong okasyon to at saka cosplay
Yes,
ba to?
no. I'm an event host. Syempre sa company ko noon ako lahat ng host lagi. For the 10 years I was employed, 6 years I think I was the host of all the year-end party, all events. And then after that, I started training colleagues also to step up and be host, be in charge of the
Oo.
technical, the production and all. And yeah, that was a time na talagang medyo talagang sad na talagang walang-wala ako dito. Panot siyang and I had that week and yeah, I used it and I felt good about
I
it.
have a question. ilang wig mayroon sa bahay mo? Is that an okay question to ask?
Right. And in fact, I gave it to, I think about more or less my sister, Amy gave me several, my friend Christy, and then I bought also. I think more or less, my Lola has wig. My Lola, I used the wigs of my Lola, great grandmother. I was able to collect, I think, about more or less 12 or 15. Pero most of, I
Okay.
am keeping now yung nakuha ko mga from Alopecia and Linnell. Hi, Jennifer Sigala, thank you for
Oo.
the support. I have
O,
more or less 3
diba?
or 4
You
na
can
napatapos kasi yung
you can
iba,
change you can
ko.
change your hairstyle overnight, no?
Yeah, dinonate ko yung iba, binigay ko sa, yung sa ano, friend, yung mga nagpo-photo booth.
Right, right, right,
Di ba
right.
kailangan nila yun? Kasi ngayon, nag-ano ako, yun nga, lumabas na akong bald and then mas naging comfortable ako dun sa mga scarf. Ganon.
Mm-mm.
My beautiful
Okay.
parents. Ayan. Hello, Mama Dal, Papa Dal, my parents. Yan. Nakita
Hello
mo yung
po.
papa ko. Siya yung may androgenic alopecia. And it's a male pattern
Oo.
baldness. Very rare talaga yung meron sa female. Ayan. We went out for a
Oo.
date. Ayan. Birthday nila yan December. So, binilo out ko sila.
Wow. Hello po sa inyo. And
Oh,
then,
beautiful angels. They are my angels. Ah, I miss them. And Lucky, my dog. Ayla, AJ, and Angel. Ayan, the angels of my life. All of the names of my daughters are related to angels. Angela and Angelica, my eldest, and then my second is Angelina, and then my youngest is Angela.
o,
And
'di
Lucky,
ba? Alam mo,
yeah.
may Tres Marias din ako. I'm not sure if you've noticed, if you've seen their photos, pero may Tres Marias din ako. Sila naman named after archangels.
Wow, beautiful,
Ah,
di ba?
oo. Ayan. So thank you for sharing with us a little background on the photos. Ngayon, it's time to announce our surprise to the viewers. Okay.
Thank you, Carmen.
So,
Thank you, Lucy, and thank you, U-Turn, for this opportunity, to shed light and encouragement and, educate people about mental health and alopecia as well. And yes, so, ayan, drum roll
sige,
daw.
announce mo. Go ahead.
Thank you so much. So, yes, everybody, I'd like to invite everyone to join me starting September 26th, every Saturday from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Wow. Woman at Work with yours truly, Ellen Perez. So I'll be having my own show to educate, empower, encourage, and elevate women from across the globe in their different fields. And yung photo na shinare mo kanina, isa doon will be my guest in the pilot episode to, of course, celebrate alopecia on September 26th. My guest will be Miss Kelly Day.
Ayan.
Ayan.
Okay.
Thank you
All
so
right. So
much.
congratulations. Ayan po, ladies and gentlemen. No, you're seeing on screen yung title ng show ni Al dito sa the new channel. Congratulations. You're now part of the new channel family.
Hey, PNC
Women
girl,
at Work. Women at
welcoming.
Work. Wow. Okay.
Yeah,
It will premiere on September 26th. That's a Saturday, 9 a.m. po yan. And that will be
yes.
the regular schedule. Saturdays, 9
Abangan niyo
a.m.
po
to
yan.
10.
We will showcase different stories from struggles to strength, different milestones of different women all over the globe in their different fields. And wow, women at work, ang galing mo. Ayan.
Ayan. Ayan. Sige, celebrating women. Congratulations. And once again, welcome to the new channel. So ladies and gentlemen, abangan niyo po yan. Okay,
Thank
so
you so
Au
much.
Ellen, thank you for joining us today and for
Thank
sharing with
you.
us yung scars to stars and also telling us about alopecia Philippines and also that it is alopecia awareness month. You also gave us the basics of of alopecia.
Yes.
So
And
thank you
yeah,
very much for joining us.
thank you so much once again. And one last message to everyone: know that help is available if you're feeling down and if you think that there are some things that are causing you to be anxious. Don't be afraid. Raise your voice. Help is available. Life coaches are here, and know that you are loved, and God will always be with us through all of this journey. Just be accepting, surrender everything, and um, yeah, continue to be a miracle for others. Thank you so much.
Thank
This is
you.
well
Wonderful word.
God to be a light for others. Thank you,
Next
Carmen.
next time ikaw na yung nandito sa right side ng sa left side bale, sa left side ng
Dito
screen,
sa
'di
mga
ba? Kasi
technical
ikaw na yung
guru
host.
mo, alam mo naman, hindi ko pa alam. Thank you. Appreciate it.
All
God bless
right.
you
Thank
all.
you.
Have a good
Thank
this
you.
Tuesday. Bye.
All right. See you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Coach Ellen Perez, transformational coach and also vice president for Alopecia Philippines. Earlier, she shared with us yung one of the things that she teaches, no, it's turning your scars, as in, I mean, scar, parang peklat, diba? Turning your peklat or yung mga langib into stars. So, if you missed that part, you can watch the replay of the show. Napakaganda po ng sinabi niya tungkol doon. And then, she also shared with us Alopecia Philippines. So, and it is currently, ngayong September, no, is Alopecia Philippines Awareness Month, and they have an event on September 26th. You will find that on the when in Manila ba? I'm sorry, I missed it. But yes, you can go to the Alopecia Philippines page for more details on that. And then, yes, Coach Ellen will be one of the hosts now here on the new channel. She will host WOW, which stands for Women at Work. Okay, Women at Work. Yes, when in Manila po yung mahahanap. Okay, so Women at Work hosted by Coach Ellen Perez premieres their Saturday, September 26th at 9 a.m. Okay, and then we will have other shows for today, so please stay tuned. No, we will have the home buyer and also HR hotline coming up next at 12 noon. Sir Jesse, ha, yung suggestion ko, but I'll message you also. Okay, so everyone, thank you for tuning in, for staying with us. Please remember to follow us on Facebook, TNC Now, and also on YouTube, the new channel. Okay, all right. See you again on Monday for another inspiring episode. Happy lunch. Bye.